Good evening, folks, and thanks for joining me. So, back to Forza 5. What are we doing tonight? We'll be having a look at the Ariel Atom, doing a couple of event labs, a few odds and ends, going back to the stadium and attempting to have another look at the race I was messing around with there. Also want to have a look at a few achievements that I have yet to unlock. Before we do all that, just like to thank everybody who's been watching the videos, who's been liking, subscribing. Thank you very much. Your continued support is very much appreciated. So, let us have a quick look at the playlist. What we got here. So, Atomic Accelerator. Ariel Atom claims 0 to 60 acceleration time at just 2.3 seconds. Seeing the speed for yourself by owning 6 stars at speed traps. Okay, that should be straightforward. Free drift skills at the oval track. Deja vu drive 5 miles at the Horizon test track. Well, one of the achievements I've recently done off stream, because it seemed like a real bore, was driving 15 miles at the test track. And driving 50 miles at the test track was a real bore. Doing another 5 miles, we might give that one a miss. What else have we got? Win a race in a TVR. No, TVRs are for parking in a bush and leaving to rust. Oh well, we might have a look at that if I'm running out of things to do. So we've done lots of shopping, got event lab, and all the event. Treasure chest. I don't know how you unlock the treasure chest. I did a thing at some point while making videos and accidentally unlocked the treasure chest, which is pretty much what I did last week as well. So I think ISO 200 is a film type, so I think it was going through a speed trap fast that triggered it, but don't quote me on that. Photograph a car at the oval circle. That should be straightforward. Okay, so we need to have a look where the event labs is. Oh, one of them's right behind me. Okay, and we've got to do that in a modern sports car. Okay, where is the other one? Let's just clear the view. We've got one event lab there. Where's the other one? I've got to go to the island for it. I guess so. Okay, so I also need speed traps. Speed traps. So you have one here. Am I going to get 3 stars there? 280. No, 205, isn't it? Possibly. And 3 stars on that one is 225. Okay. At the moment, the car is stock. I'm pretty sure this one's stock. It's one I've had in my inventory for a while, so I selected it. Normally for these events, I just buy a new car, but I already had 2, so I figured this one's the right points for being stocked. Hopefully it's stock. So we want here 205. I don't think we're going to do it. Where is this? Oh well, there's 2 points. Let us lap down to the other speed trap. Get 2 points there, turn around and come back. I always remember this car when it got reviewed on Top Gear. Jeremy's face was such a picture. Okay, this just looks like a stock car I'm maxing out at. Oh, I thought that was an AI there. Yeah, this car seems to be maxing out at 177. Yeah, I just saw that black car spin. I thought, oh no, that's an AI. This is going to hurt. I didn't realise it was a player. Okay, so we've got 2, so that should be 4. Okay, so we go back through the speed trap, and that should leave us right next to the oh, I forgot what they're called now. Oops! I want your insurance details, you bugger. The event lab, that's what I was trying to remember. Okay, so what else are we going to do? So once we're in the event lab, I mean, there's a couple of achievements I want to have a look at. The list of achievements that I need to do is getting relatively short. I have 4 left. Now, one of those I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to do. That's the one for hide and seek, where you have to use the chase breaker thingy on 20 people in one game. Yeah, I've been playing quite a lot of hide and seek recently, trying to get that one, and don't think I'm going to get it. In fact, looking at the completion stats for it, very few people have actually done that one. I think it's 0.3% of players have achieved that achievement. So it may be that's going to be the one achievement I can't do. Another achievement is just over yonder is a bonus board hanging from a pylon. That should be doable at some point. And the other 2, well, we'll look at those later. So first off, let's have a look at this thing. So, Showman presents Festival High Speed Circuit for modern sports cars. So, ooh, I've got quite a choice here. Could use that one, but I'm going to be using it in the video next week, so I'm not using that one. Really should do something with, I've got 4 of them now. I really should do something with some of these Porsches. But not today. What have we got? What have we got? We have 2 identical setup SLKs. They're pretty good. I do enjoy those ones. The Elite from last week. Eagle Speedster. Why not? Eagle basically builds you a new version of a Jaguar E-Type. They do some crazy things, so I mean, if you've got enough money to throw their way, they will build you some amazing machinery. I recently saw one in a video where it had been custom built to be as light as possible. And it was just, oh, it's a beautiful car. It sounded amazing. I wouldn't say it was ridiculously quick. It was quick. I mean, for an E-Type, it was quick. But, yeah, it just sounded so good. It's such a cool car to actually be able to drive something like that. It sounded more aeroplane than it did car. So, the Eagle I have here isn't standard. It has been tweaked. It's had a few bits and pieces thrown its way. So, let's see how it does. Ooh. Okay, other than being immediately rammed by the AI, this looks like it could be interesting. Oh my good God, I've just seen the blue lines. They go everywhere. Okay. Okay, somebody certainly made good use of all the available roads and added some new bits as well. Where am I going next? Right back over the track. Okay. Oh, oops. Okay. Last corner was a little bit tighter than I expected. Don't think the AI got much hope of catching me up. But I have done this series the first time around it a bit. I don't remember this race. Yeah, a lot of the stuff we were doing last week I remember. According to the event history, I've done pretty much everything, so I must have done this bit. Doesn't ring any bells. And this was the second festival playlist that I did in Forza 5. I think I did 2 weeks of the previous one. It was 39. It was a little over a year. Well, I think 39 was September, October last year. And it was the end of October that I started streaming. It was actually my 1 year stream. It's so satisfying about hitting those and the noise they make. Never hit a traffic cone in your own car. They'll either be filled with sand and incredibly heavy, or some bugger will fill them with cement and therefore make a big hole in your car. This is quite a nice little Sunday drive. Oh, this is a really sharp corner. I remember it this time round. And that's our first event lap. I'm not quite sure how I managed to get a dent in the top of the boot. Oh well. So how long does it take the AI to catch up? There we go. Okay, 5 seconds. That wasn't too bad. So, what do I win? I forgot to check. I think it's just a wheel spin. Oh, okay. I have I think maybe the third one of those I've got. Okay. Ooh, I'm going to win a thing. What am I going to win? Ah, I have one of those. I suppose another one wouldn't help. It wouldn't hurt. Add to carriage. Might be useful to do a tune. I'll do a different tune to the one I'm currently using. So we need to go back to the Ariel Atom, change car, dump, dump, dump. That's not what I want, getting car, yes. So we've done to get the speed trap, so that should be the second one. So what are we going to do for thing number 3? Take a photo of your Ariel Atom. Okay. Kind of like my challenges, a little bit harder, but there you go. Taking a photograph with the Ariel Atom. Dum dum dum. Okay, so what have we got to do? Winning a road race. So I did the festival playlist recently. Not festival playlist. So I did the festival race recently, or that one, Horizon Mexican Circuit. So let's pick another one to use for the Ariel Atom. Did that one as well, didn't we? Marigold went down recently. I have no idea how to pronounce it, but let us do that one.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Ooh, what was that I did? Was that the thing for 25? I don't know. I did something there and I just got a little pop-up saying I did it, but I'm not sure what it was I did. So we will try and do a race.
Turn left.
Try and do a race standard. This is pretty cool.
Turn left.
And I need to upgrade it.
The next Horizon Arcade event will begin any minute now. Enjoy!
I do have another Ariel Atom in my inventory. That one is set up for jumps. We're set up for doing jumps at the Baja site. And also, I used it for a PR stunt. I'm trying to think why. Oh, it's on the road that overlooks the town up north. There's a speed trap up there.
In 400 yards.
Speed trap or speed zone? Oh, speed zone, which you had to do with that car. That car, or is it the same type of car? I can't remember. It does tend to suggest that I've done this before.
You have arrived at your destination.
Tuning the car up last time I raced it. So let's try it stock. S2. Okay, so one thing I hate about these S2 races are always a little bit intense. For my racing to be a little bit more laid back, relaxed, casual. But when they're not so fast, I can't keep tabs on what on earth's going on. Oh boy, I've just seen the cars I'm up against. Okay. I slipped past him. There's someone flying up behind me. Trying to make the car wide. Oops. I don't think I'm going to catch those two at the front, am I? Okay, so time to write a shopping list. I could go to a different race event. That's more better suited to this one. I don't know. I'm reading them in. It was like 2 seconds off there. 3 seconds. 2.5. Just doing an eye about the weather. We do race a tune car. I'm gonna have to tune it. The only problem with tuning it is it's gonna make that race harder, not easier. So we want to be up there.
Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. In 100 yards, turn left.
More traction, more downforce, more grip. The usual Forza exploit of, oh, let's make it all-wheel drive.
You have arrived at your destination.
Not realistic, but hey-ho. So, let us shop. E12 engine. Don't think I need more power, to be honest. The rally springs don't work. Racing does good things to the numbers. There's no cost. Okay, it's weight. But I kind of need more weight. I need more traction. So, what we got here? 2.3, 49, 184. Okay. go with that. Just a little bit of an improvement. So we're on the points. Can't make the tyres wider. Oh. Okay, so we already have semi-slick tyres fitted. I can't make the tyres wider. I've actually reduced the points cost of the car, and we're quicker. And okay, we're heavier, but we're getting any more power. But so the front wing's already adjustable. Is the rear wing's already adjustable? Okay. Thank you, and thanks for joining us. So I'm just trying to win a race with the Ariel Atom. I'm ignoring over options. Do I want more power? It still keeps us still under points. That just takes me over points. Let's go just a little bit, just to take us back up to our original point score. So that means the car is points neutral. All-wheel drive should make it a little bit controllable, well, more controllable in the corners. And it's been raining. I love it when it rains on semi-slick tyres. And I want to go there.
Turn around when it is
Let's
safe
try
to do
that
so.
race again.
In 400 yards, turn right.
So in theory, given I haven't changed the points index of the car, we should face exactly the same opponents as we had in the last race.
Turn right.
But sometimes this game can be so random, I don't know whether that's actually what will happen, but hopefully.
At the roundabout, take the first exit. At the roundabout, take the third exit.
So it feels a little bit more stable in the corners. Oh, I've got to play around with the downforce, didn't I? Tune car. Aero. Currently set high. At some point or other, I've played around with the settings in this car. That's not standard.
400 yards, turn right.
Okay, so this car wasn't standard. I thought it was. Definitely not standard now. Not now I've done shopping.
Turn right. In 400 yards, turn left.
So, what have I used this for that I needed to change that setting? Unless it's something I did the last time
Turn left.
this event was up. Was it this car? Hard to tell just how much of an improvement this changes are made, because at the moment we have a nice slippery wet road. I suppose it's slightly better than Forza 4. So every 4 weeks it'd snow. You suddenly find you have to do race events in the snow and you've got no traction whatsoever. I used to love that. It did make the rivals more interesting. A nice little touch in that game. When you play Rivals, it automatically fitted snow plows to your car in winter.
You have arrived at your destination.
Okay, let us try this race again. Let's see what we were. We got third place last time. This is currently the challenges for the car. So I think this is the final one where you just have to win a race using it. I could have gone for an easier race, but I picked one I haven't done in a while. Once that's out the way, there's got one more event lab to do. And then I want to have a look at an accolade that I've spent the last couple of weeks trying to do and had a few ups and downs with it. Let's try this race first. I need to get the start of this right. Oh good, dry ride. One car which is really quick. Overtaking could have been a little bit cleaner, but I'll take that. Okay, that was a handy little tune. And that should be all bits for the Ariel Atom, I think. Science meets speed completed. I think, yes, that's everything there. So, get 3 drift skills at the oval track. Just that in due course. Win a race in the TBR. We'll see. We'll see about that. So, we're pretty much down to Event Lab. Let's have a look at this. Then we shall head to the Oval Stadium and have a look at the thing I was doing last week where I was trying to win a race in an S1 super hot hatch. First, let us do this. So, what have we got here? A800. Got to check what cars. I think this is going to be track toys. No, just caterums. Okay. So, this is a slightly tuned up car. sure I've used it in the race event vid. Originally put together in one of the streams I did probably about 3-4 months ago. It's a bit of a fun one. Has ridiculous amounts of downforce, silly amounts of grip, and likes going round corners. I didn't like Caterhams until I built this car. Now I like. Let's see how it does against the other go-karts. Oops, sorry. My position advantage gain there. 3 laps on this one, okay. I'm gonna miss that. Okay, so it's always easier on the second lap once I've worked out where the braking points are. Also, these building blocks I've used for building the track out, slightly different grip properties to normal road surfaces. There's a little bit of adjustment. This one doesn't feel too bad. Some of them feel really long way up. You know, there's a difference in the road surfaces. I've had a quick look at building my own course, but I was mainly looking at using the sort of ready-made road pieces that sort of snap together. Still haven't decided what to do for that, so I think there is an accolade which I can get for in a circuit, so I'll probably have to have a look at that at some point. Although part of me just wants to do a rally course. There's so many odd little dirt roads in the bush that are not marked up as main roads or usable roads in game. That's what I mean. An interesting little rally course. Also able to drive little Peugeot 106s aside. Could be fun. Okay, I remember that one. Last time I did that race, I didn't have that car, and I seem to remember it being quite painful. Oh, that's the other change I made to the Caterham as well as all the downforce and the sticky tyres. It's also all-wheel drive. It's quite surprising. So you stick all-wheel drive on it and it massively reduces the points and eventually build the car back up. Pretty sure I've done a video on that one. So, there's the prompt. Return to, oh no, I got to go travel to Mexico. Yes. Okay, so that's sorted out. So, the saga of S1 super hot hatches. Now last week I was convinced that I had the car that I would do it. And that car was a Honda Civic, tuned up to S1. Now, I did do a trial run with that car, and I almost got the achievement of winning the race at the oval circuit with the car. I got as far as just before the finishing line, winning the race, and I quit out so I could do it on stream. And then couldn't do it on stream. In fact, that time round, I think I got to the front in the third lap, but on stream I couldn't. It just didn't matter what I did, I just couldn't do what I needed to do with that car. Which is kind of frustrating. And what makes it even more frustrating is, after the stream I went back and I won the race with that car. So, that was the right car, but the way you had to drive it was so incredibly precise, it kind of made it difficult. So, on the stream I talked about using all the cars that you can use all have the option of a 1.6 turbo engine, which I hadn't used. And I was kind of wondering, is that actually the way to go? So I started off by sticking the 1.6 turbo engine into the Sportsback RS3 and got second place. So that seemed to be quite promising. So what I then did was went for the lightest car of the bunch and stuck the 1.6 engine in that. And I then went off and I got the accolade. So this seems to be the right choice. Now, there was another accolade that I needed to do at the circuit. Is it Evolving World? Yes. So that was the one for winning a race with a Super Hot Hatch upgraded S1 car. So that's what I did with the 1.6, fitted in the Megane. Still have to do this one though. So this Megane, is there an easy way of seeing? Let's go to setup for this car. It's pretty much every single part thrown at it. Then the 1.6 turbo engine, and I think I did everything. Everything including the restrictors. So, which car is it? This is such a cumbersome list. A shame you can't. There's got to be an easier way of finding tunes going through this list. Especially now that I have many. So, what am I looking for? I am looking for Megane R32. Megane R32. Thump. This is where I should have started at the other end of the list. I got this sneaky suspicion. I said we're going to get right to the end of the list. Now I'm going to find it, aren't I? No. I thought I uploaded it. Sure I uploaded it. Bear with me while I go slightly too loudly, because I was absolutely positive that I had uploaded this car after I'd done it. You know, it's just in one of those things where you prepare for a stream, you think, right, yeah, that's it. I can talk about this car, going to do things with this car. Let's make sure there's a share code up for it. Kind of looks like I'm failing at that hurdle. Bear with me.
Welcome back.
So,
Bob.
tuning, upgrade, bang. So what do we have? We have 1.6 turbo rally engine, all-wheel drive. We have improved valves, better pistons. Didn't do anything with the turbo, and then yeah, remove restrictor plates. Other than that, we have better brakes, better suspension, yes, race weight reduction. And did I change the gearbox? I did. I changed the gearbox. And then, funny enough, there'll be sticky tyres, wider tyres on the front and on the back. Where have I heard that before? So, setup manager, save setup. There it is. I did upload it. Why on earth couldn't I find it? What did I call it? PTTC accolade. Obvious name. Creative Hub, my Creative Hub. That Hey, it's not here, is it? I'm not going mad. That hasn't been shared. Oh, fiddlesticks. Fiddlesticks, fiddlesticks. How did I not share that? That was tuning upgrade. Find my tuning setups. My favourites. No. My tuning setups. There it is. Select. Share. Oh, you share. Okay, so now let us go to the stadium and see if I can overtake 3 cars within the same second, which is what it's asking me to do. And we want to go there. That's interesting. It's just come up about the ISO 200 has been completed. I did that the other day.
Turn left.
By accident. I don't know why it's come up. Or is it buggy again? Because last time that event wasn't triggering properly and they had to patch the game to fix it.
At the roundabout, take the second exit.
Oh, let's go the fun way round the roundabout.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Okay, so current accolade is, let's say, got to get this triple bypass skip. Now, I'm not entirely sure what the trigger criteria is for it. I think it's just you've got to pass 3 cars within the same second, or thereabouts. But I did do it twice while messing around with this car the other day, so we should be able to do the last 2 times. And you can see this car won the race. And once we've won the race, I'll see if I can find the share code for the 3rd time. It's going to bug me now. I'm so sure I uploaded that. Every time I do a video with a share code on, I get paranoid. It's like, have I actually
400 yards.
Have I actually put that share code up? Am I going to get a barrage of comments in the video saying, "You idiots, you missed something"?
Turn sharp left.
It's going to happen at some point.
Turn left.
I have a habit of doing silly things. So at some point, I'm going to do that. Like, oh, facepalm hard. Yeah, I was quite surprised with tuning up these cars. I mean, originally they all had big engines.
You have
And they're
arrived at
pretty
your
quick.
destination.
Like these the little 1.6 engines, they're faster and they're faster accelerating. And I think that's the trick to winning this race. That, and also you have to be really precise with the way you drive. There's a temptation to dab the brakes when you get to the end of the straight. You just need to come off the accelerator just for a fraction. And that's all it takes. Then back on the power and round for the next lap. I think this is the better car for doing that accolade. So what do we got? We have focuses, we have minis. Oddly, when I was doing this, there it is, the classic mini, the little one in front. I don't think I'm going to get the triple pass. Normally on the opening lap where you want to get it. I've just realised I've been dabbing the brakes instead of coming off the accelerator. Oh, it made a mess. Okay, second place. We can do better than that. Completing the race because I want the credits for it. Need all the credits I can get, especially given one of the cars I need cost 144 million credits. And I'm up to 30. Long way to go. Don't tap the brakes. Maybe not getting this triple pass. Okay, so there you go. That's how to win that race with the stooped up little McGann. So unintuitive. You just want to dab it. Well, so done a silly amount of rally driving in computer games over the years, and always dab the brakes going into a corner. And ovals don't dab the brakes. So, oh, I lose the progress. I have to come out and go back in. Damn it, I'm losing credits. Okay, so we come back out and then try that again. So I'm trying to get those triple passes. I'll give that one more go to try and get the triple pass. Hang on, what side am I on? Why does it do this? Sometimes it sticks you on the far side of the stadium. And other times it'll bring you back around here. Go, have one more go at this. I'm going to spend a huge amount of time trying to do this one. Which is annoying to say. Alright, I got him. Did it twice straight off the bat earlier on in the week. I also need to do some drifting here, don't I? Do I have to do the drifting in a race? I've got to check. Let's get everybody in front. Okay, there we go, we've got triple pass. So let's pull over and let everybody go back past us. I think they're a bit too far out. They're spread out now, aren't they? Let's restart that. Okay, so let everybody go past. Didn't quite get the free there, did I? Oh, there's a nice group here. Can I sneak past? There we go. And that's how play TikTok. So that will be all the accolades for the oval circuit. So we shall move from accolades on to doing achievements. I have 4 achievements left which haven't been done. So one of those is for the bonus board hanging from Highland. We shall look at that one in due course. There's the one which I don't think I'm going to get for the online game, which is you got to get the pursuit breaker on 20 opponents during a single round of hide and seek. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to be able to do that one, and given the completion stats that only 0.3 of all players have actually got it, yeah. I think it's going to be one of those ones you just have to have the right set of circumstances. having played an awful lot of hide and seek in the last couple of weeks, trying to get some of the other achievements, I can't see me wanting to play it anymore. So it looks like I'm going to end up with doing the game, if not getting all the achievements, which is unfortunate. So that means we have 2 others. Well, one of those is to take a Ford Transit, the Supervan variant of the Ford Transit, and throw it off a very high point. Now, I'm not sure if I can do this with a standard one, but let's have a look. I believe I have a Supervan, so that'd be on the Ford, wouldn't it? Ford Transit Supervan. So that, have that one. And I have a Supervan 3. Pretty sure the achievement is for a Ford Supervan. It's only D500. Now I've got to get 3 stars at the danger sign, so that isn't going to work. There'll be a slight pause while I check the actual wording of the achievement. Excuse me, you might be able to see this. Ford Supervan 3, not the Ford Supervan. Okay, so we have the wrong Ford Transit. Let's do forward. Okay, so Ford Supervan 3. Okay, that makes a bit more sense because, well, again, I suppose that you had to tune the other one up. I mean, the one where you had to throw the VW transporter off a high point, that you had to tune up. So we need, let's clear the decks and show danger signs. And we need to go, that's base jump. I need Eagle's Perch. Which one is Eagle's Perch? I thought. Oh, hang on. Eagle's Perch would be this one? Oh, okay. Ooh.
Turn around.
Okay, so let us go for a bit of a drive.
In 100 yards, turn right.
Before we head off, let's just have a quick gander. Playlist vote. So, High Performance Dailies has won the vote, the popular vote. So that gives us, there'll be 4 cars, which you'll get. I think some of them you can win on wheel spins.
100 yards.
I mean, I've never done that
sharp
event,
left.
but I have the Toyota Caddy, or a Caddy, or whatever it's called. Which is one of the cars you can win. I also have a Dodge SUV, which is another one of the cars that you can win on that event. Yeah, so some of those cars you can get through wheel spins and that, I guess. Because like I say, the original event happened before I started playing the game. So it's the only way I could have got those 2 cars. But 2 cars I don't have are, there's Ford Focus ST, which I think is the 2022 version, and a 2019 version of the Fiesta ST, both of which look like they could be kind of interesting cars. And if they repeat the events for that season, as they did last time, then yeah, there's a couple of those events where you'll be able to use those cars. I'm probably using different ones, being as I don't have them to test with. So I've had to use different cars for working out what to do with the videos. Annoyingly, I don't want to say too much about the videos because until they confirm what the races are, you won't know for sure what we'll be doing. And sometimes they'll just run the events as they did last time. They have changed the races. Now there's the Reap the Rewards in the Rally DLC, which would be part of that series of festival events. But that particular race event was used a few months back for a festival event that was released before the Rally DLC. So they grabbed a couple of different events just to fill out the blank spaces on the roster, and that was one of the events they used. So I don't know whether or not we'll be getting that event again, or whether they'll be giving us a different one. So that's what. Is there an accolade for doing this jump that we can track? So danger signs. So I've got some blanks here. 3 stars from the heights. No. 3 stars from Eagle's Perch. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, so I don't know what events we'll be doing next week. I've got a couple. I'm kind of hoping we'll go with what we did last time, because there's a couple of interesting cars there. The Hot Wheels events were a bit not too bad. Gave me a chance to use a different car. Okay, foot down. How long does it take for this thing to wind up?
When it is safe to do so.
I do. They need it to wind up to about 200 mile an hour. Okay, I think we are going to have to go shopping. I don't think this has got enough poke to get the distance we want. It's certainly taking far too long to accelerate. We'll try it as standard. So we want to come off just to the left of this, so we
You have arrived at your destination.
no, not far enough. Not by a long stretch. That was about 600 feet, weren't it? And we need 900. Okay, so let us drive up to the top of the hill. Stop the house and grab some wheels. Okay. Upgrade and tuning. So definitely. So what we got here is options. Fun fact: the original super van, which is the really 1970s style or 1960s style transit van. That wasn't a proper transit. Well, it was just a shell of a transit. But what they had, it wasn't a Ford GT. It was a car, something similar. At the time, they had it was a racing car that was similar to a Ford GT40, and they used it as the underpinnings for the van. There's a couple of videos out there about how they built the van, which is kind of cool. Like I say, they used used what in essence was a Le Mans car underneath the Ford body shell. It's kind of silly. So the van's recently been restored by one of the guys who built it the first time round. There's a couple of interesting videos out there about it. Highly recommend if you're short of some entertainment. We're not going to bother with turbo. So we've gone for all-wheel drive. Probably don't need to worry about brakes, do I? I mean, all I'm going to do is throw it off a bloody hill. Let's see. We got 2649. Sure, 200. Yeah, okay. That doesn't really give us a lot of options, does it? What can I do with the valves? Intakes. Okay, so we've already got semi-slick tyres on it. Want some of that, and some of that. Probably don't need to worry about the track width. We're not going mad. We're not racing this, are we? Do I want to put a turbo on it? Bad for the handling. I've only got one corner I need to get round, so let's go with the turbo. See if that improves. Oh, here's our options. Yes, 2.7 slower. Let's go for that one. Anti-lag. Yep. Oh, I know. I forgot. Probably don't need gearing with aero. Adjustables. That's gonna. Just wondering about boosting the downforce to get more traction. Now let's leave that. We can come back at any point and do that because it's fully adjustable setup anyway. So we need 950 feet.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Certainly feels a lot more sprightly now, doesn't it? But we're going to hit the 200 mark. Ooh, I have a gift. Into that in due course. Feeling good. Feeling good.
You have arrived at your destination.
That, I think, is far enough.
Forward of the wings. I named that one. Yeah. Oh, nice job, by the way.
Okay, so that is what you need to do to get that one. Always remember to come off the left-hand side of that jump. Otherwise you'll will hit something on the way down. So, what I need now is a car suitable for doing I forgot they've got trailblazers very rapidly. And if you've seen my free star videos, you'll know that there's only one car I'm going to use for trailblazers. Now, the other achievement we're going to have a look at tonight is you have to do 2 trailblazers within 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So you need to get 3 stars on the La Marisma Trailblazer. And then you need to get 3 stars on this Trailblazer. Now, there is no way you're going to be able to drive between those 2 points in that time. It's 7.6
Turn around
miles.
when it is safe to do so.
I mean, as way as So we've got now got
In
19,
100 yards, turn
45.
left.
So let's just see how long it takes me. Right between those 2 points.
Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Stop sliding and get some grip. Let's change it to be up here. So I think the only way we're actually doing this particular accolade is to teleport between the 2 places.
400 yards, turn sharp left. Recalculating route.
Unfortunately, it works. There's water in here. I wasn't expecting there to be water in here. Okay, now I sort of know the route coming this way. Not sure going the other way. Problem with going the other way is you need to pick a tree-free route. A tree-free route. So we're at 6 or 1.5 minutes so far.
Turn left.
Oh, come. Okay, so you know, it might actually be possible to drive between the 2 places in the 3 minutes and 30 seconds. So we go down there, we get to there. So that, what does that give me as my options? Don't want to come into the trees. I want to stay out here. Come across country. Probably come round that one. Yeah, all the way through here, this is just going to be nasty. And to do this one, I need to hit it from this direction. So, I mean, I pretty much want to almost get the route back, similar to what I just took up here. So when I aim to come across, come through here, that is possible, but it gets a little bit untidy through here. So ideally I want to come back, hit this road. I can cut that corner off, come up to the church, and then start that one. Well, I guess the first thing to do is put down my marker, which I want to put down just about there.
Turn around when it is.
Then let's find danger signs. No, it's trailblazers. That's the one we're doing. 3 minutes, 30 seconds. Okay. So let's just roll off the edge of this
You
cliff.
have arrived at your destination.
Don't need to go now. Don't want any air. Nice fast run down the hill. Brake. Lift up that rock. Past this rock, past the fingers. This should be a gap. Oh, don't roll, don't roll, don't roll, don't roll, don't roll. Come on, come on. Okay, let's put down that marker.
400 yards. Turn left. In 200 yards, turn right. Turn right. Turn around when it is safe to do so.
I'm gonna hit a tree. No! Oh, fiddlesticks! Come on, come on, come on, come on! Come on. Oh, oh! It's all gone horribly wrong. Oh, practice run.
Recalculating route. In 200 yards, turn right. In 400 yards, turn right.
Okay. How are we doing? 1 minute, 49 seconds.
You have arrived at your destination. Yards. Turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left. Arrived at your destination.
It's over the water, don't spin. I'm just having all the luck here, aren't I? Okay, there's my 2 trees, there's my 2 trees. I don't get it. What happened there? I thought that. Unless I was didn't get the free. So annoying. So which one didn't I do in the time? I was so focused on the driving, I have to admit I couldn't see. I did spin on that one, so possibly I might have been at the time. I can't think. Did anybody see? I guess. Let us try. Okay, that was. Okay, we had a few issues that I hit trees, I spun. But the fear is sound, isn't it? You can do it without teleporting. I'm going to put that map marker down there. Like I said, last time I came through there. I came into this lot. That's where I hit the trees there. So I want to come just to the side of that. I think I'm going to have to bite the bullet. Try and find that road. Once I come across there, then I can start detouring across.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
So...
Recalculating route.
Okay, so we want to go round to the right of the round rock. Then we go
Turn
left
around
to the round
when it
rock
is safe
and the
to do
fingers.
so.
And we brake hard. Make sure there's a way off this hill without hitting a tree. There we go. I've got 3 stars there. Okay.
Turn around
I guess it was that last
when
one I think it
is
got
safe
3
to do
stars
so.
on, wasn't it?
In 400 yards, turn sharp left.
This RS200
Calculating route.
that I'm currently using is is standard and lucky. Okay, so there's the road I want to go on.
In 400 yards, turn left. Turn left.
Okay, so we go up here to the top of the hill and then I think to go
Turn around when it
this
is
way,
safe to
I
do so.
think.
In 400 yards, turn right.
Actually go a bit more to this way.
Turn around when it is safe to do so.
Okay, how are we doing? 1 minute. Let us quickly move that.
400 yards, turn left. In 200 yards, turn left. Turn left. You have arrived at your destination.
I'm gonna hit the tree. Ooh. Okay, so we need to do this one in under 20. Now, start was a bit of a mess. Wasn't too happy with that. Oh, if you ever seen my videos of me doing this race, I normally do it, or doing this trail race, I normally do it a lot cleaner. I've done it. There you go. Right, there we go. I must have just messed up on that last one. Okay, so time we got. We are going to have a quick stab at one more accolade. Not one more accolade. What is an accolade? It's also an achievement. Now, I think there's a couple of ways you can get this bonus ball, and I've been trying to do one way. Every time I drive past it, I keep looking at it and thinking there's probably another way. It's one of the hillsides nearby that looks very inviting. It looks very inviting for a kind of crazy jump that probably won't work, but I wanted to try it. So guess what we're going to do now? It's only got the right car for it. I'm not sure if this one will have the range, but it'll be interesting to see if I can hit the jump and sort of go in the right direction. Then it's just a matter of adjusting speed and approach until I hit the bit I want to. Now, one small problem with this I'm going to try is it will require me to drive on the wrong side of the road. And if you've ever watched my streams, you'll know that always ends so well. So let us put down a target. There. I'll stay on the right side of the road until we get relatively close, and then I'll find a gap and jump over to the hard shoulder on the other side. Well, actually, there's two hillsides. There's a ramp by the bridge just before we get there, which might work, or there's actually a hill just beyond the bridge. Which one do I try first? Have my map marker back,
You
please.
have arrived at your destination. Turn around when it is safe to do so. Recalculating route. Turn around when it is safe to do so. In 400
Oh, hang on,
yards,
I missed it.
turn sharp
Little
left.
sticks. I thought it was the next bridge. It's not. That bridge is what I wanted. There's our bonus bit. Now, what I am thinking is, I have two options. One, I come off so we got that board there, so that'll be my target point. Swerve. Don't know, it looks a long way. I don't think that bridge is going to be close enough. Maybe if I try it in what's this crazy car? The Rimac. I'll try it in one of the Rimacs. I might get the distance. So let's go up here and get maximum speed just beyond this bridge. Now I was trying to start a jump from around by it. There we go. Oh, that worked well, didn't it? So originally I was trying to do a jump from the solar panel park, starting then and running up. Yeah, left my turn in a bit late there. This is one of those things that's probably a lot easier if I had rewind turned on. Don't have it turned on. It's probably more interesting watching me make a mess of it than using that just to rewind and correct. So let us try this once more. Don't know, now I'm looking at it, now I'm actually running up to it, kind of thinking it's... maybe it's not quite a good idea. There's my board. Don't know, it was not far off, was it? Probably not to come. I just repaired the barrier, I can't see where I came out. Don't know, that had promise. And I've just noticed the railings end a convenient place on the other side, so maybe we can run up the other side of the road and swing in a bit more of a less aggressive angle. There's the billboard. Not quite. That jump's, I don't think that jump went as well as the previous one. What did I hit the previous time? Might have to go back and have a look at the video. Oh, maybe that was near that character. I just trashed the board I was using as a target. Didn't I? You know, some stuff respawns, so perhaps if I drive far enough away, it'll respawn and I'll get my target back. Certainly feel coming at it on this side of the road was the better approach. Oh, I didn't do the drifting at the oval track when I was there. Silly. Not quite, but the line, the angle. Don't know, I think that approach on the road seems a better bet to the ones I've been doing previously. Now the best place is, just in front of me is a telegraph pole along the side of the road. Now the best line up the hill is just to the right of that telegraph pole. And then you sort of veer it off to the side a touch. That's what I was trying previously. Most of the places on that hill don't look like they're good places to there,
And around
just to give
when
myself
it
a
is safe to
reference
do
point.
so.
That's not going to help from here, but oh well, we'll try.
Recalculating route.
pretty close. It does feel like it could be a viable option. Just how many times do you want to jump up that hill and try it? I'm not going to be doing it again tonight.
Turn sharp
sure.
left.
This is my nemesis. I'll keep coming back and doing this. So, playlist. What do we got? Win a street race and a TVR. I love TVRs. They're so much fun. Drive 5 miles at a test track. 2 birds, 1 stone. One of the other accolades I have been slowly working my way
when it is
towards
safe to do so.
has been you have to spend a ridiculous amount of credits at the test track upgrading cars. There's also another accolade for you have to do so many cars. Now, I've done that, but it's just spending lots of money on upgrading cars. I haven't quite done. So I don't think I have
Turn around when it is
TVR
safe
that's
to do
really
so.
set up. So let us have a... Let's go to the map. Turn everything on the map so I can actually see what I'm looking for. Test track is over here somewhere.
Recalculating route.
Okay, so let us quickly go to TVR. Let's go with that one. Yeah, TVR up and ramps. This is natural environment. All-wheel drive. Ooh. 5. Don't want to go too mad with the points or power. Okay, I guess I've played with this one before. That's disappointing. I was hoping to be able to spend lots of credits on it. That improves the braking, improves the handling, improves it. How can adding more weight improve the acceleration? Okay, let's go with that. Tires have I got? Wider tires on the front and on the back. Actually slowed it down, but I want to be able to go around corners. Need to be able to go around corners. Okay, I've added a few bits to this at some point, haven't I? Okay, gearbox. What have we got in a gearbox? 1.952. Go there. Okay, let's try that. Was it I have to drive 5 miles up this track? Okay, so one of the nice things about the where you have to do a huge amount of mileage at the test track. I didn't actually try it. Well, I got most of the way down to the coast. I've got a sneaking suspicion you can just drive anywhere. You don't actually have to stay around the festival site. Okay, so let's see if we can guess which race event I'm going to do. One or two of these corners are big if this car, but not too bad. I think it's a little bit slow for S1 group. Now I've got. Oops. I think I'm going to have to do about 5 laps of this. 5 laps, 5 or 6 laps of what I'm doing. Do that particular achievement or the challenge. These tires are just in one place there. Fourth time I've been through. I can't check the. That's nice. I can't check the accolades to see if I've or the challenges to see if I've actually done the distance. And it's probably not going to tell me until after I exit from the test track. That's annoying. Okay, so I think this is lap number 5. I'm dreadful at counting things, so let us hunt it down to the bottom here, turn round, just get a few extra meters on, see if we can mark it up as doing the 5 miles, 5k, I can't remember which it is. Going back into the neutral festival side. Okay, so quick event purchase. Still selling that. Well, the car could do a little bit more downforce. It feels a little bit sluggish top end. May do for what I want to do with the race. I'm going to do it on this the Mexican circuit. There we go. So that's ticked off with that. So I want I'll do that race over there.
You have arrived at your destination.
So that one, we're going to go with that car. I have to make the pearlescent paint jobs that they used to put on these TVRs work pretty. I remember seeing one at the Birmingham NEC and it was absolutely gorgeous. Spent more time looking at the car than I probably should have, given our TVRs have got such a reputation. I mean, I've been in a couple of games and some people go on about them, but I don't know, just think about them. It's never quite set right with me. Probably because I'm more partial to front-wheel drive cars myself, but I'm just weird like that. Like I say, paint job was very nice. How much years Chevrolet was nice back in the 90s. Find the gap, find the gap. I'm not sure what that white car was, but it's staying with me. wasn't too bad. I think I got lucky with the cars that put me up against there. I think if some of those were a bit of an odd selection. Oh, there's an MG that was up against. That was the one. This is it. Yeah, this is the MG. Very odd choice. Very odd choice. Other TBRs, Lexus. Yeah. Oh, well, so that's that. So that should be everything other than the drifting. I'm not going to drive all... How long have we been going? Nearly 2 hours. I'm going to wrap things up there. So, what have we been up to? So we've done a couple of accolades over the course of the week. So I've been bumbling around online. So what have we got here? There we go. We did 10... Oh, it was player purchase upgrades for 10 cars at the Horizon test track. So I have a Sylvia. It's S1 build. It's absolute savage. That's both drifting and racing. I'll probably see that at some point. Probably not one I'd use in race events, but it's just a fun car to drive. And I also did the Eagle that we saw earlier. So what about what? I got a t-shirt. Lovely. And a pair of gloves. What was that one for? That was drive 50 miles at the test track. Yeah, that was so much fun. Have to do it again sometime. What have we got here? Complete 25 games with hide and seek as a seeker. Got that one. And what was the other one we got? Complete 5 games of hide and seek as the seeker. Yeah. Actually won a couple of those. Quite surprised. So a couple of new accolades ticked off the list. Festival playlist. So we have won another Porsche and a backstage pass. Oh no, I'm just it's win a street race in a TVR. Not a road race. Fiddlesticks. Oh well. There you go. Should have picked another race. That car setup should be alright for a street race. If you're going to pick a street race, I'd probably go with that one. That's probably the one better suited to it. Just give yourself, there's a corner down here just after that corner there. Remember to give yourself plenty of braking time as you come down the hill for that one. That car should be good for that. So, what have we got? We got some wheel spins. See if I get anything nice. Credits are good. 370Z Nissan. A pass. I have a few of those. Oh, more credits. Big pile of credits. Like that. More credits. Good. Have one of those. I think actually I need to find another 39 cars to get all the cars I can get without buying the DLC. Now I think some of those are backstage because I've been adding new cars to backstage. Let's go have a quick look. Backstage shop, filtered by not owned. Okay, so there was one that I don't have. Okay, I'll just grab that. Backstage routing, what have we got here? Ooh. Maserati 9 CTF. I don't have one of those. Okay, so I think I've probably got 6 or 8 cars I haven't bought, but they're a silly amount of money. Well, there's a couple of Lambos that I can probably afford. There's a Mercedes, which is 144. It's going to take me a while to save for that one. And what's the other two I was missing? There's two other very expensive cars that I thought I have to get back to. I think they may be Ferraris. I might have enough money to buy one of them. I can't remember what they were. Anyway, that's something to get round to. So where were we? Super Wheel Spins. Come on. Give me a nice car. Give me a car that I don't have. That'd be nice. Give me a useful amount of credits, though. It's kind of good. Ooh. Jaguar LW E-Type. Do I have one of those? Is that a new car? It's a new car. Ooh. Okay. Useful amount of credits. I'm going to have to sell you, I'm afraid. Ooh. I think we've had our nice win for the day. Let's sell the Lambo. Yeah, they can make great paperweights. How many? Oh, it's a useful amount of credits for selling it there. Ooh, McLaren F1 GT again. Do I have one? I don't have one of the two cars. Oh, it's been nice to meet tonight, isn't it? Wow. Car collection. So I have 3 new cars. A lightweight E-Type. Cool. And an F1. Ooh. Change cars. Jag. Jag. Okay. Let's have a quick gander at the car. Nice. Oh, okay. I must have spotted one of those at some point. And we had a Macca. We had a new Macca. Where is Macca's? Macca. There we go. So it was one of those. Ooh. That's a pretty thing. No, I've seen one of those at some point. Okay. Oh well. Still got to photograph about 300 of cars, but getting there. Anyway, I'm going to call it a night there. Thank you very much for joining me. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. Please like and subscribe if that's your thing. And maybe I'll see you for the next one. Cheers.